Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another video on ForgottenWeapons.com. I'm Ian McCollum, and I am joined today by Mr. Glenn Fleming.
Hello.
So I came up here to DriveTanks
Yep.
to drive a tank, and we did some really cool video, shot some artillery pieces, very cool, and lo and behold, you work here.
I do. I've been working here for almost 3 years now.
That was really cool. So
Yeah.
we first met on the set of that one TV show.
Yeah. We shall not speak its name.
Yeah. Do I get to take credit for shutting it down? I was
You
on
can.
the very last episode.
Really?
I was,
I
yeah.
didn't realize that.
I don't know. You guys might have filmed some more of them that never got aired.
Honestly, I left about 6 months, a year before it, finished filming, so I'm not really sure.
Good plan.
But hey, good credit. Yeah. I got all kinds of calls from friends of mine. They're like, "How's it feel to be a genius?" What are you talking about? And you quit at the exact right time. Couldn't really argue.
So what was cool is, as I understand it, your audition to that show was like rebuilding an MG42 from a chopped up parts kit.
Well, it was kind of a TV thing, but yeah, I had a 42, I had a HK53 that I built from a HK33 parts kit, so that was cool. And a Bren gun.
That sort of rewelding takes some serious talent. Like, not just any rando off the street can re-weld a 42 receiver.
No, it's not easy.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you work at it long enough, you can get it down pretty well.
But you seem to have found a pretty cool niche here.
Yeah.
Rebuilding artillery and machine guns for an SOT rental range.
Yeah, as far as gunsmithing jobs go, this one doesn't suck, man.
Can I tell people what's sitting on the table?
Yeah.
There's a KPV receiver over there in the process of being rebuilt. There's a Degtyarev receiver, well, not just any Degtyarev, a DSHK receiver over there in the process of being rebuilt.
Which will go on our T-72 when we get it in.
All right, so there's a bunch of artillery here.
Yeah.
Some of it built into tanks, some of it standalone guns.
Yeah.
What goes into that stuff? How hard is it to actually own and shoot that sort of thing?
It's not real difficult. Technically, I mean, we're a SOT and with Type 10, and we got the whole enchilada, explosive license, all that stuff. So you can get that fairly easily. It's expensive, and you have to actually have a purpose for it. You can't just say, hey, I think I'll get a Type 10 SOT. But realistically, anybody can own the guns. It's same paperwork as a suppressor, Form 4, or a Form 1 if you're making it yourself. Where they get you is the artillery powder that's needed to actually shoot it. The artillery powder, it basically makes you have an FEL, Federal Explosive License.
Okay, that sounds like a lot more overhead to deal with.
Yeah, you got to really want to do it. But having said that, I know a bunch of friends of mine who own like a 75 pack, hi Alan, and a bunch of other different guns, 37s, stuff like that. And they own the explosive license. It's not difficult. It's just another level of government intrusion you have to put up with.
Okay, now there's got to be some level at which you don't actually have to deal with that, right? Are there older black powder cannons, or like 20?
Yeah, black powder cannons I'm not real familiar with. I'm pretty sure you would need an FEL, but I'm not sure if you're doing the level needed to actually shoot them. I don't know if that requires an FEL or not.
Okay. How dangerous is this sort of thing to shoot?
Oh, if you mess it up, it'll kill you. No doubt at all. And there's been past happenings of people getting killed, accidentally through various loading. So you got to be real careful. You got to be on point with that stuff. And we take great pains to make sure our loads are safe, our guns are safe. That's me. And everybody has fun out here.
Okay. What's if someone wants to get into owning a gun and learning how to load for it or acquiring ammunition for it without loading it themselves?
Yeah.
Who do you talk? How do you learn this stuff? Where do you go?
It's like I tell people. There's the gun people, then machine gun people, then there's artillery people, then there's tank people. It's a smaller community the more you get into it. So once you get into it, you kind of know everybody who's involved with it. So there are some people out there, I'm not going to mention their names, I don't know if they want me to or not, but there are some people out there who definitely lend a helping hand to all of this stuff. And honestly, we couldn't do this without them as well.
Okay. All right. So it really is a community. There's
yeah.
There's no formal sort of resource thing. It's
no,
you get to know the guys.
Bob knows Joe, and Joe knows Ken, and basically, hey man, Ken's got a tank for sale. Okay, cool. Well, Bob's got a live barrel, and Joe's got a live breech ring. Made it all together. Now owning a tank, oddly enough, is attractive. Bill of sale. No big deal.
Okay.
This is, without a live gun on it. You put a live gun on it, the gun's actually DD, so that changes it a little bit.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
How many of these things are floating around out there?
More than you'd think, man. I mean, I couldn't give you an exact number, but there's a lot of stuff out there. It's really amazing how much stuff has been saved throughout time, and it honestly makes me pretty happy, man. Because I mean, this stuff, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's a hoot to shoot, dude.
No
It's really a lot of fun, especially like the Pac 40 or the D20 or something like that. It really thumps you in the chest when you fire. You know? So, well, that was a long answer to your question, but there's a lot of stuff out there.
And I guess one of the nice things is everyone thinks about the machine gun registry being closed. The destructive device registry is not closed.
Yeah, it's wide open. Yeah,
so you can manufacture breech rings for things if you have the appropriate license.
You
right?
can manufacture a breech ring, but say you have a cut breech ring. I don't recommend putting a breech ring that's been cut together and firing it.
Okay.
It's just not a smart idea. You know, it's the pressures in the welds and everything's got to be perfect. Otherwise, you run the risk of a detonation with the whole system, and that's bad. So I don't recommend anybody remanufacturing a breech ring. But having said that, there are breech rings out there for whatever particular kind of gun, usually, that you want.
Okay. All right. Not sure what else to ask you. Do you have a favorite cannon?
You know, I got to be honest. I like the Pac 40 a lot, dude.
Okay.
I really do. You know, most other guns, big guns, when you shoot them, it's like a nice little push. Like the Sherman is a really big, nice little push. The Pac 40 is like being kicked in the chest, and it's a really neat experience. It really is.
I've been around one of those shooting, and it certainly is.
Yeah, it's just a devastating weapon on both ends of it. You know, so that's probably my favorite big gun to shoot.
Okay, probably a lot fewer of that sort of thing in actual like ownership and use than the smaller guns like 37s.
There's one, and it's right out there.
Really?
Yeah.
Only one? Okay.
Yeah.
What about, are there others? I'm assuming that if you're talking like 25s and 37s, there's probably a lot more of that than there is 75, 90, 105.
Well, it's a lot more user-friendly, man. If I take the 36 pack out, or 3.7 pack out, then I can do it by myself, basically. It's not that hard. But the Pac 40, man, it takes a crew to mess with that. It really does.
And a trailer to move it, I expect.
Exactly. Well, we actually haul it out in the back of the Humvee, and we'll cruise it down the little road. It's a short road, so we just cruise it out to the road to our firing position.
Okay, I was about to say most people don't live within a quarter mile of an artillery shooting range. But then again, the people who own artillery, maybe a lot more of them do.
That's the big thing, though, with artillery. You know, everybody's like, oh, man, I want a tank, which we have one for sale. But here's the deal with it. Everybody's like, I want a tank, I want artillery, I want this stuff. Well, if you ever tried shooting a 50 cal, just a regular 50 cal at a range, you'll know that a lot of ranges don't let you shoot regular 50 cal, like an M82 or something like that. So you bring like a Pac 40 out to their range, they're going to lose their minds.
It's a single-shot gun, man. It's not a machine gun.
Yeah, right. Slow area to fire. You think it'd be okay?
It's not even semi-auto.
But realistically, you really have to be in the know when you're shooting this stuff, because you can't just launch a 15-pound projectile into space and it's fine. You shot a pack into the air, it came down, who knows where.
Is there a typical solution for people? Are there
DriveTanks.
Okay, so I meant for people who own the guns. Do most people who own them have access to private land, or are there a couple specific dedicated areas that
there's shoots.
Tend to...
Like sometimes you can work out at Knob Creek if they'll let you bring some arty. Big Sandy's a big one, of course. That's a big arty shoot, and there's a lot of guys bringing this stuff out there. Other than that, man, I got no good words for you on where to shoot it, because, like I said, you got to have a good backdrop. We use basically the cut off side of a mountain, and that works pretty good.
And my understanding is you guys also own the property like 3 miles downrange.
Exactly.
So even if something goes way over the berm, it's still not a problem.
Yeah, well, it's not a problem, but we got people running around the ranch. We're located on the ox hunting ranch, right? So we got people running around the ranch, not behind where we're shooting, obviously, when we shoot. But we don't want to launch a 15-pound projectile into space, and that's just bad juju.
Yeah, for sure. I suspect a lot of these are guns that get shot once a year at Big Sandy or something.
Most people's, most people's. Ours, I mean, the Sherman, last year we shot it 450 times, which is basically more than they'd shoot it in combat.
Yeah. Wow.
Like
that's
a lot
impressive.
more than they would.
It makes sense. You've got it here for rent. And you got a lot of people coming through who are interested in it.
Yeah,
I never really thought about what that volume adds up to, though.
It's pretty significant. Like, we have a 105 howitzer up on a hill, and we basically shoot from hilltop to hilltop. It's direct fire, but it's, hilltop to hilltop.
Yeah.
We don't shoot anything to indirect fire. We want to know where it goes,
Right.
But that one, we shoot more than the Sherman. We shoot the hell out of that thing, man.
What's the barrel life on something like this?
I'll have to let you know, man. So far, everything's been good.
More than 476
Knock on
rounds?
leather. Yeah, exactly. We do have a little bit of throat erosion on the Sherman, but so far it's shooting still great. So we're not going to mess with it.
Okay.
The 105s, the Cherry. I mean, it's great, in great condition. Shoots great. So it's still going strong.
Can you get replacement barrels? There's
You
spare
can.
barrels out there for sure.
I'll call Bobby, Joe, or Ken and find a barrel.
Okay.
And some of we do have replacement barrels already on hand.
Okay. It's good planning.
Yeah.
All right. Well, very cool.
Yeah, man.
It was a really nice surprise to run into you out
Well, it's nice seeing you again, bud.
If you guys want to come out here and shoot some artillery, shoot some machine guns, drive some tanks, it's a really darn cool setup, and they've got a lot of neat stuff. So I'll have a link to the website in the description text below, DriveTanks.com. Check them out. Thanks for watching.